Yuta stands outside a building, staring at a sign. He looks troubled. Someone walks past him, unaware. Yuta shouts, pointing a finger. His face is red with anger. He is yelling at someone named Yuta. He looks down, his face pale. Sweat drips from his brow. He is clearly upset by what he just said. Yuta kneels, head bowed. He wants to apologize to everyone. Get ready for Jujutsu Kaisen. Chu 269 through 271. Subscribe for more recaps. Others stand around him, watching quietly. Gojo stands with arms crossed. He says Itadori is a victim. Yuta looks at him, surprised by the words. Gojo speaks calmly, cigarette in mouth. He admits he favored Itadori's execution. He does not regret it. Gojo tells them to be kids. He says the old guys will handle things. Yuta and Itadori look at him. Itadori explains how he returned. He thanks Rika. He thought he was dead when Kenjaku's technique failed. Gojo explains the technique. He says Kenjaku was still active. He thinks it was a minor miscalculation. Itadori says he doesn't care about the details. He says he survived. He apologizes for causing trouble. Yuta explains the plan. He says Rika's strength was needed. He says his body was risky to use. Panda says Sukuna was playing. He says Okotsu could have killed him. He looks serious. Yuta says he chose the plan. He says harmful acts are impossible in his domain. He looks determined. Gojo looks at Yuta. He says it's amazing Yuta survived. He has a slight smile on his face. Itadori shouts at Yuta. He says Yuta is still wrong. Yuta looks at him, calm despite the yelling. Kashimo laughs. He says if they were there, things would be different. He points at Yuta. Everyone agrees with Kashimo. They look angry. Itadori stands in the middle, looking shocked. Itadori tries to calm them. He says they came anyway. He says they might have helped if they came. They argue about what could have been. Itadori says they prevented Sukuna's second domain. He looks stressed. A giant hand smashes a building. People scream. The attack was thanks to Okatsu. It was a close call. Maki looks up, eyes wide. She says Sukuna's cursed energy was too strong. She couldn't lock onto it. Hayaguruma looks down. He says he is responsible too. He couldn't get a hold of Choso and Itadori. Itadori says it's no one's fault. He says he would have died. Higuruma says he should have saved Choso. Yuta says he's not blaming anyone. He says Black Flash hit him twice. He looks tired but calm. Higuruma says Yuta wouldn't join combat. He says he was scared stiff. He looks at the floor. Maki says her broom was comfy. She says she didn't do much. She looks at Yuta, smiling slightly. Maki adjusts her eye patch. She says she was asleep. She says Uram was tough. She looks serious. Kirara jumps up laughing. He says he was MVP. He says he stole the good part. Everyone looks at him. Maki sits on a barrel. She says she can't exchange her life for money. She says it's a binding vow. Gojo listens. He says only certain people can use it. He says the inventor was Sadatsuna Ashiya. Todo learned it from Tsukumo. New shadow style helps sorcerers without cursed techniques. The clan controls it. The head's lifespan is tied to disciples. No one knows who the current head is. It's a hidden fact. He says no senior disciples know about the head. Only the leader can undo binding vows. He's serious. She looks confused. A question mark floats above her head. She doesn't understand what he means. He shouts he's the current head. The simple domain vow and lifespan spell are no longer a problem. She hugs him from behind, laughing. She says he'll be leader and charge monthly fees from disciples. She dances around, teasing him. She says Jujutsu could be a subscription service. He laughs too. She walks to an old man. He asks how much. She says she's talking about his life. He freezes. He asks how she found him. She says she heard from someone in the know. He yells, Tenshin! He says you can't exchange life for money, but money protects. Without it, some sorcerers die. Megumi thanks Gojo at his grave, promising to make his next life better. Gojo smiles, happy to hear it. They head to Fushiguro's spot. Nobara looks thoughtful, while Gojo and Megumi walk ahead, ready to go. A cursed tool falls into rubble. It's the last piece left from Sukuna's body, now useless and broken. The tool held Tengen's power. Megumi absorbed it from Fushiguro. But now, it's just empty remains. They leave Sukuna's body behind. It might hold for now, but they need a better plan for Japan's barrier. Two women stand in a cave. One warns the other not to rush. They know the danger ahead is real. A man carries a child on his back. They walk toward a dark cave where an old man waits for them. Megumi holds his sword. He says here as he prepares to fight. His face shows he means business. An old man yells katana at Megumi. He says the culling game is over, but cursed spirits still gather. The old man tells Megumi he's not an enemy, but no exceptions. Megumi looks away, not convinced. Megumi talks to himself. He says if it were him, he'd hide in Tokyo where cursed spirits gather. The old man tells Megumi to get lost. He says he's done protecting him. Megumi walks away, calm. Megumi yells. He hates Suma with cursed spirits. He's mad, but the old man just laughs at him. The old man says he'll take Megumi on. He tells him to come when it's time. Megumi walks off. Megumi yells, Sumo, as he runs. He's excited, ready to fight, but also a little scared inside. Megumi learns the hard way. He's practicing with his sword, trying to get better for the next fight. He sits at a desk, drawing badly. He says he's a manga artist who can't draw. He keeps trying. He says veterans shouldn't wait for noobs. The printers won't wait either. He needs to hurry up. He says no sex stuff but coarse jokes are fine. He's serious, but also joking around with himself. He asks if they were even listening. They say they're different, but he thinks they're the same. He says, let's get on with it, isn't dirty. They argue, but he just wants to move forward now. He walks into a big building. He says long time no see to someone he hasn't seen in a while. He asks what they need. They stand in a lobby, waiting for him to say what he wants from them. He starts to say something about a past event. He looks down, unsure how to say what he needs to. He bows low and says, I'm sorry. He means it, but the other person just looks at him, confused. He looks up, confused. The other person looks back, not sure what to say. They both stay quiet. He walks away, thinking. He can't say he's surprised, but he knows something big is coming next. He kneels on the ground, stressed. He says he needs to straighten out his life. He looks tired. He says Jujutsu HQ pressured him. The woman asks if no charges were pressed. He looks unsure. She yells, a do-over, and says she'll kick his butt. She's angry, but also ready to fight him. He stands firm. I'm counting on you. His voice is calm, but his eyes show he means it. She climbs the wall, yelling, shut up. He turns, unshaken. She says she'll take responsibility. He stares ahead. From now on, I'll be your right arm. His words are sharp, clear, final. She blushes, hands over her mouth. He asks, when's the ceremony? She looks shocked. She panics. I move too fast. He tries to calm her. She stammers, that's not what I meant. She bursts in, I'm back. He sits at the table. She asks to eat out. He says, sure. A strange face appears. How about yakiniku? He doesn't flinch. The mood shifts suddenly. He holds a photo. What does he look like to you? She and another boy stare at it. A man laughs, flexing, like a normal pro wrestling trainee. He did wrestling in high school. He holds up a drawing. This is what his girlfriend says he looks like. He smirks, amused. She grabs his arm. Come with me. I got to examine your body. He looks surprised. Kugisaki. The team stands ready. A new chapter begins. They face a threat no one saw coming. A larger group gathers. Old friends and new allies. Everyone knows the stakes now. Maki explains the curse. It tracks people. They must find the source before it strikes again. Yuji and Megumi plan. They need to lure the curse out. Distance is their only shield. The city sprawls below. Too many people, too many hiding spots. The search feels impossible. Yuji yells at Megumi. He calls him an idiot. Megumi just smirks. Their fight is never serious. Yuji grins. He has a plan. They will bait the curse into the open. It's risky, but it might work. Megumi doubts the plan. The curse might not follow. They need to be careful. One mistake ends it. Gojo watches them argue. He knows they're both right. Maybe a car ride will help them think. Yuji throws a sandal. He's angry. Megumi laughs. They're still kids, even with the world on their backs. Gojo points out the window. He sees something. The others look. They don't understand yet. A tall building stands alone. The plan shifts. They'll use the height. The curse won't expect it. The girl's face returns to normal. She's scared. The guys watch from above. The trap is set. Kusakabe jumps into the fight. He's fast. Yuji and Megumi follow. This is it. No turning back. They crash through glass. Kusakabe laughs. He thinks he's won. He doesn't see the real danger. Yuji and Megumi land hard. They're shaken. The curse is strong. They need to stay sharp. A beast appears. It's huge. It growls at them. Kusakabe is gone. They're alone with a monster. Gojo walks up. He's calm. He says they lack focus. They look down. They know he's right. Kusakabe sits on the ground. He's hurt. Yuji asks if he knows the girl. Kusakabe stays silent. The girl denies knowing him. She's confused. Megumi and Yuji stare. Something doesn't add up. Kusakabe snaps. He yells at her. She flinches. Yuji steps in. He won't let this go any further. The girl holds her bag. She's scared. Megumi realizes the bag is the key. It's all about the bag. Yuji watches from the car. He's thinking. The girl's story doesn't fit. He knows something's wrong. Yuji grabs Kusakabe. He's angry. He won't let him blame others. Kusakabe looks away. He's ashamed. Yuji talks to Gojo. He's scared. He doesn't know what to do. Gojo listens. He's always there. Yuji cries. He's lost. He doesn't know how to fix this. Gojo holds him. He won't let him fall. Kusakabe looks up. He's ready. He knows he's wrong. He'll fix it. He'll make it right. Yuji smiles. He's back. He's counting on Kusakabe. He believes in him. He always has. Megumi smirks. He's done. He's got the curse. He's not scared. He's ready for the next fight. Yuji looks out the window. He's calm. He knows the fight isn't over. But he's ready for whatever comes. Sukuna laughs. He's here again. He asks if this is their third talk. He's not surprised Yuji came back. Yuji grins. He got here first. He knows Sukuna's nature. He won't change. He's ready to face him. Sukuna admits he feared his own curse. He had to vomit it out. He's not hiding how it hurt him. Yuji stays quiet. He thinks maybe he'll change how he lives. If there's a next time, he'll be different. Sukuna's eyes widen. He shouts it's boring. He doesn't want Yuji to change. He wants the real fight. The team stands together. They're smiling, calm, ready. They know what's coming. They won't back down.